All right, another game that you can enjoy here as we continue with just the opening day para sa ating Xavier Sucre Cup 2025. Benji Santiago, Coach Anton de los Reyes, may katukayo ka na team
Oo nga.
Lalaro, San Anton.
Kala ko, dinuloko mo lang ako. Pagkita ko nga, oo nga, San Anton.
Diba? San Anton!
Nandito lang. Nandito lang. Sana nandito lang. But again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to everyone that's watching sa ating YouTube channel and of course our Facebook Live broadcast. First day nga ng ating Xavier Sucre Cup 2025. Great to have you with us today.
And I just love the kind of uniform that they're wearing right now. Kakaiba, no? Parang it's like a summer look or what, or I don't know. Parang pwede pang beach.
Parang ano no? Iba yung design.
Wow! Tama na.
Hindi pala ganun kabilis si Malik. Akala ko mabilis. Okay lang. Everything's all good.
Kulang.
Kulang sa bilis.
Kulang pa sa patak ng... 4-2 San Anton with a 2-point lead right now. Aba. Itong mga bata na to, nag-aapura yata. This San Anton again with another basket. So it's like putting up some pressure defense and trying to figure out a way to make the necessary stops. So one chance at a basket, outlet, fast break, second chance, parang nagdagdag pa ng stats, kumuha ng offensive rebound, and then the basket right there.
Again, this San Anton squad, if you're wondering why they seem to have a pep in their step, this is their first game today.
Oh,
Kaya
okay.
medyo ganado yan, excited. Itong San Anton, itong JA Hoops, this is their second game of opening day. Kaya naman, siyempre, pag first day, ayun o. Alam na. Sa Orga, knocking down that right corner three. Wide open, hand down, man down.
Largest lead in the early goings sa ating first quarter here. 11-4 already para sa Team San Anton.
Dito lang.
16 under pa rin ito. Ating division for this particular ball game. JA Hoops. Play broken up. Itcha lang ng itcha. Oh! Pinaganda pa. Yun yung mga tinatawag na kuminsan, laro na, nilalaro pa. But they managed to get a basket as they find themselves up by 9 right now. JA Hoops trying to still figure out what hit them. Well, there's a hit and there's a foul that's going to be called here against San Anton.
It's Arellano giving up the foul on that attempt by Asuncion. You see him there in your screen.
So we go into our first Bebang timeout here in the first quarter. Welcome back into the ball game. 6 minutes and 20 here in the first quarter.
The Coach J ng JA Hoops.
Okay.
You saw on your screens earlier.
So his name is Coach J? The JA?
Ng JA.
All right.
could be. JA is... we'll see, we'll see. Hindi natin nakausap dahil ang bilis ng
Bilis
buzzer.
na mga pangyayari.
Bilis eh. Ayokong maipit naman bigla dun.
And not only that, of course, sabi nga natin, simultaneous, we also have games being played in the other course sa katabi lang po.
Yun.
Dito parang pinaka-main court natin. Ito, di ba? Yung wooden floor here where we do our live stream coverage that you can watch sa Facebook page and YouTube channel din ng Xavier.
This is pretty much reminiscent of, I wouldn't say reminiscent, but this is the style yung, I don't know if you're familiar with AAU, yung sa US. Yung maraming court talaga naglalaro. It's just similar, parang ganyan talaga.
Kala ko, nagulat ako sa AAU. Alcoholic Anonymous United.
Baka yun.
I cut off my membership with them already.
Okay na. Sober, no? Sober now. Sober now. Di na kailangan ng
na-sober
AAA.
na kasi before. Kaya sober na.
Na-soberhan kasi.
Na-sobra. Under 5 minutes and they're really pulling away right now. Sabi mo nga, the pep in their steps. Ganadong-ganado pa itong San Anton to take this 17-point lead that they have here. And JA will find themselves to come up with another basket at close range.
Palit. Anton 3-2 earlier. Eli Orga with that three-pointer, but quick attack to the basket to get the 2 points in transition was JA Hoops.
Grabe, Eli Orga already with 10 points. As he's basically trying to take over this ball game here in the first 10 minutes of play. Plenty to spare. Marami pang oras ito,
Almost got a steal as well.
And well, they need Julio Cesar Asuncion and those kind of plays para rito sa JA Hoops.
Transition buckets for the side of JA Hoops, pero kabila naman, Eli Orga, another three-pointer.
Man, oh man, he's got 13. He's also got 2 assists. The way he's shooting. Pumapasa naman pala eh. Hindi lang puro tira. This is a Laco Plastic 3-point shot out the game. And that's Eli Orga doing what he does best, I would say. And revealing to the world what he can do more.
Another three-pointer. Para dito. Sa San Anton, talagang nagpapaulan sila ngayon ng tres.
And then that shot block by Arellano. Ayan, ganun lang ganun. Abang-abang na lang, So easy the way they're doing. Si Cordon naman, Chris Jacob Cordon. I don't know if it's Cordon or Cordon.
Cordon.
Kasi parang foreign sounding Chris Jacob Cordon.
Kala ko sasabihin mo, Cordon Bleu.
Chris Jacob Cordon. So CJC na lang.
CJ. Would have brought the house down if Eddie Orga knocked down that three-pointer.
Well, they managed to get it back though. But ito na naman si Eli Orga. Laying it in. He's got 15. No, make that already 18 points.
Oh,
for Eli Orga.
What a first quarter he's having.
Imagine 18 of the 34 points that they have right now.
Just his. More than half.
Yes.
Ayan, half na. Half na ng puntos ng kanyang team as Cordon gets that layup to go.
Under 2 minutes to play, JA Hoops still trying to figure out anong tumama sa kanila rito. At makikita natin. One of those rare moments, yung sabi natin, laro na nilaro pa. And naka-score ang JA Hoops, 36-14. Bawi uli.
Bawi naman si Agustin. He was the one who missed it earlier. Yung kanyang flat-footed attempt.
And this is all the emphatic way of saying scoring at will.
energy talaga eh. Nandito sa squad ng San Anton. As you see that lefty layup by Manalo.
Kaya nga eh.
Mayroong pang-hezi doon.
Ian J. Manalo with a minute remaining. Hindi na lumilipat yata yung bola sa kabila. That's a three-pointer pa.
That's Cordon this time, knocking down a left corner three.
My goodness. We have to find out more about this team for the 16 under.
Sioson. Siya naman ngayon, naka-atake nun sa fast break. Eh, parang nagpapalitan lang sila. Hindi pwede yan. You gotta play some defense. Talking about itong JA Hoops if you wanna get back.
And the referee stopping the fast break of San Anton. It was in the way.
Part of the
part of the court, yeah.
Ng ating officials.
Siguro natuwa na rin eh. Bigla na lang siyang nanood eh. Kita mo. Sabi sa'yo, ref, just get out of the way.
Eli Orga, another bucket. 20 points now for him.
That's it. Wow, this has turned out to be a nightmare para sa JA Hoops. And this is basically like a dream team that we're seeing. If we're going to be watching intently some of the highlights that happened for the first 10 minutes going the way of San Anton. Well, being a Sunday and everything right now, I guess they're so blessed. But I guess they also work things out for themselves. Coming in ready, freshest among the 16 under that we could say, playing just their first game. And this is how they are doing it. Taking control. 45 points in just one quarter for San Anton. And so here we go with the second quarter of action. Patuloy pa rin.
It's a different five and
Oo nga eh.
Zeta, that's Andre Zeta, who we've covered. So again, these are all familiar places. There's Valiente, that big guy, number 24 for San Anton. That's Mark Valiente.
So a different group that we're seeing here para sa panig nga nitong San Anton. Because the damage, the early damage created by that group who started this ball game para sa San Anton as they find themselves leading this big.
A strong move to the basket by Mark Valiente.
Ito namang grupo na ito, parang nagpapainit pa lang.
Nakangiti lang.
Yeah, all the luxury in the world, of course, leading by this much. They ended the first quarter, 45 points. They have already managed to get another couple of baskets or couple of points here in the second period. And missing. Ito nga, malamig coming from the bench. This group of players that they have here for San Anton. Pero they're still playing the same brand of basketball.
Trying to go inside, getting that ball intercepted for San Anton. JA Hoops gonna have a chance to cut into this deficit. There you go.
Yun naman ang kailangan para rito sa panig naman ng JA Hoops.
Christian Hill Ramirez getting a three-pointer.
Well, they're still having those nice, decent attempts. They just couldn't get the ball to go down. This is already the second quarter. Bigyan natin just an opening day, pero we're getting some sense of some of the teams who are really going to be competing and really going into a lot of those exciting games. Bukas meron, Martes meron, hanggang Miyerkules.
Pretty sure etong San Anton one of those teams.
Yeah,
As,
totoo.
Andre Zeta finishing on that layup after that turnover by J.A. Hoops.
Buwan na naman para rito. John Dino Kaling.
All air for Mark Valiente.
So Kaling again throws a long pass. Pinalik sa kanya, napakialaman. Turnover. San Anton. 6:20 to play here in the second period. Kailangan gumawa ng paraan. Now this is an opportunity naman para sa J.A. Hoops. So hindi ganon na nakiklik ang offense. No, di ba? Itong grupo na nasa loob para sa San Anton. Ito yung gusto mangyari ng J.A. Hoops. They're basically, as we made mention, the lack of plastic three-point shot of the game by Ramirez could really help their cause here. But if only they could be consistent with their outside shots.
You also want to try to play better defense. No? Talking about itong J.A. Hoops. Hindi gumagana yung opensa nyo. Subok naman tayo sa depensa. And try to work harder on defense. Wala naman off-night ang depensa.
Kaya nga, pero ang bilis din ang ikot kasi ng bola pagdating dito sa panig ng San Anton.
Medyo nakikita natin yung disparity in terms of the skill level of the players of J.A. Hoops in San Anton.
Asuncion blocking that shot of Kaling.
Defense nga naman.
Yeah, di ba? Yun yun eh. Short of saying na wala namang ganyanan. Lalabang kami. Parang ganun eh.
You know, in one of the leagues that we get to cover, pagka lamang ng 30 points, bawal na mag full court press.
Kala ko ayawan eh. Pag lamang ng 30 points, tapos na yan.
Okay na. Let's go.
Next game.
Call it
Next game.
next game na guys. Goods na yan.
Pero ito ang sabi natin, J.A. Hoops. They're being given that chance here. If only they could actually get those long-distance shots. As Kaling, one of the easiest baskets. Well, we've seen a lot of those easy baskets para rito nga sa panig ng San Anton.
Just walk in the park for Kaling. Again, Kaling leaking out. Zeta willingly giving up that outlet pass.
Eto na. Uminit na itong grupo na to. And I guess they're just going to be doing the same thing that we have seen from their first group. And they're also showing the stuff that they can do on defense. Ayun na. Eto na.
Andre Zeta naman. Siya naman daw ngayon ang tatapos.
It's like a round-robin quarter para dito sa panig ng San Anton. Really very impressive. Siguro ito yung mga titingnan ng mga 16 under kanina. Lalo na itong Xavier, di ba? Tingnan nga natin kung kaya nyo sa home court namin.
One of the things that they're, or one of the teams that they're going to scout rather, itong San Anton. Pero parang with the way San Anton is playing, titignan mo lang, ito yung mga piyesang meron sila. They're not really running any plays. They're just pretty much giving those outlet passes. No plays whatsoever. Parang nga naman di ka ma-scout ng masyado.
Maluyot with a handoff. That's a sorry miss. You give him another chance and they won't be denied the next time around.
Offensive board by Zeta off of that Valiente miss.
Tapik. Agaw pa. Nope. J.A. Hoops.
Nice give and go action with that dipsy 2. That's Dumangkas. Dumangkas with that finish on the other side with the left.
Kailangan makita rin no, na lumalaban
pakita
JL
mo rin,
Dumangkas. Yep.
pakita mo rin yung laro mo if you're JA Hoops and the players. I know it is a big lead, but you still have to show how you play.
Isang buwan na itong lamang ng San Anton sa JA Hoops. Still trying to find out who can deliver for them. Oh, great effort right there. Dumangkas.
Yeah.
So they're fighting for the rebounds, itong JA Hoops. Kaabang, nababasa na nila yung gustong gawin din ng San Anton. Oh, this is what we're talking about. Dumangkas.
Still no go on those attempts from the outside. And what can they do? Napakalaki naman itong San Anton. So they are going to be forced to shoot those outside shots.
Parang pinaparami lang yung stats. You miss a shot, you get a rebound. You try to go for another shot, you get the rebound.
Double-double.
Tapos,
Double-double.
mag-issue na lang ako ng assist. Oh, di ba nakarami?
And here's that give and go play.
This was a sequence of an action that happened earlier favoring JA Hoops. And they're looking forward to doing more of those to play team. Ooh! Andun na, ayaw pa rin. And enough is enough. Here comes San Anton. Talagang dinerecho.
Talagang pound dribble and then the finish. It's baluyot.
This is turning out to be the most lopsided so far that we have seen in our coverage here on the opening day salvo ng ating Xavier Sucre Cup. And San Anton really getting a lot of notice with the way they're playing here. Like scoring at will as we take a look at what happened in the second quarter. And still favoring the way nitong San Anton. And JA Hoops, well, they made some, medyo nag-level up ng konti. The way they were doing things. In fact, some of those almost impossible shots. Well, ito nga lang talagang San Anton. It's like they're just completely having fun. Why not? You're up by this much. third quarter, something big has got to happen here para sa side gun ng JA Hoops. Limited to only 25 points and basically like a runaway when it comes to point production here for the part of San Anton to come up with 61.
I think this is going to be the first team that we're going to see break 100 points. No? Kanina, yung mga kina-cover natin, nakaka-5 na tayo. Ito yung unang makaka-100 points as San Anton. Parang round robin lang. You know, outlet and then the finish. Yep.
They're so fast. Kumbaga parang more than a couple of steps behind the reaction even para rito sa JA Hoops. Here comes another opportunity.
And then you get a steal.
Baka tamaan ng bola yung bata dito. 61-28. Lamang pa rin. Ito nga panig ng San Anton. I'm trying to figure out on how to call them rather than just calling them San Anton. Ibang klase.
They're just running away with everything.
I know,
getting
diba?
everything that they want.
They make basketball look so easy.
You know, yung Orga, no, naka-leak out na kagad. Kung nakita yun, automatic. That's an outlet pass and just sailing in is Cordon.
Well, mas malalaki sila for one thing. And maybe it could be a different case when they're up against teams who also have the size. Nakita natin yung Xavier kanina.
It's a good matchup for them. And then we also saw Ateneo de Davao, Ateneo de Naga, a couple of 16 under teams.
That's right. Which makes it a very, very interesting next few days after today for Xavier Sucre Cup 2025, which we are also happy that it's back. And we are also back taking part.
This is your second year.
Yeah, that's right.
Repeat customer, repeat client itong aking kasama. Ako, sumasab lang ako kay Aaron D. Yung kasama mo last time.
Hindi na gumagalaw. 68 na yan. Ang San Anton, naiiwan na, pati yung scorer natin. 68-32 na to.
Yung gumalaw na.
Naaliw na. Kumbaga parang, there's this kind of a hypnotic spell.
Actually, meron din smell. Meron din smell.
The sweet smell of victory. Parang at this point, at this early in the ball game, look. Diba? Parang they're just coordinated a certain kind of choreography. Everybody's into it. All you gotta do is just be able to execute what you practice, and it's working out pretty well.
And that time, Polidario giving it up to Arellano underneath. Unselfishness on the part of Polidario to get his teammate involved.
70-34.
Offensive board naman. That's again Arellano.
What I'm trying to figure out here is like, what could make them change? Just in case, I'm taking a look at the number of three-point shots. Well, they have 7 of 11. Syempre, masasabi na natin yan, especially if they have the size advantage, the way they're moving the ball, trying to find the open players who can make the shot from the outside.
And what's tough is they need to take care of the leather. Talking about JA Hoops, they've got 17 turnovers compared to just 5. So one of the ways or one of the things that you can improve on is taking care of the ball. And as I say that, they turn the ball over. As you see again, the layup by Arellano. Just Tony.
Really?
Yeah, just Tony. Pero with a Y, hindi with the I. Ibang just Tony yung kilala natin.
Tagal na akong di nakarinig din sa pangalan ng Just Tony. Just Tony AD naman siya. Arellano nga.
Arellano.
Sabi siguro ng mga nanonood, ha?
Sino yun? Okay. Napapaghalata tuloy yung edad natin.
So just ask your parents, folks.
That time, Cordon sailing in for that transition bucket. CJ Cordon.
76-34. Wow, 3 players involved. Did they really mean for that play to come out like that?
At one, Agustin again giving it up to Gestoni Arellano.
At saka lagi naman ready, di ba? Yung recipient of the pass, they're almost ready.
Eh, nandun na siya sa ilalim.
Kaya nga eh.
Kumaga, talagang ang bilis tumalo ni Gestoni.
Nag-aabang pa ng 3 points.
Ready na.
Libre ako eh.
Libre na ako. Ito na
pinasa
eh. Nakaabang na eh. Ganun na daw siya eh. Bibitaw na lang.
A timeout on the floor brought to us by Bebang Halo Halo. And getting right back into the action here. 80-32. That's our score. 82-32 actually. Diba? At sino ang lamang rito? Ang San Anton.
A 50-point deficit, if my math serves me right.
Bira tayo mga laki ng ganitong.
Palagi ako may disclaimer pag
diba?
nagsasabi ako ng lead eh. Kasi minsan nagkakamali
Yung
tayo.
ganito kasing
Madalas.
gap eh, no? Difference. Grabe, the margin, this big margin that they have, and it doesn't stop there. Ayan, lilituhin ka na naman ulit, Coach. 84-32, ilan lamang namin? Sabi ka.
Ito 52.
J.A. Hoops. I mean, I can feel for these players naman ng J.A. Hoops to be experiencing something like this. Nabigyan natin 16 under ito. And they're just being outplayed.
Look at that follow-up by Mark Valiente.
Kaya
Didn't even have to jump. He just went and put that one up. Di niya na binaba yung bola after those misses by Polidario.
Well, how many times can you hit a consistent three-pointer naman para sa side ng J.A. Hoops? I mean, they have to forget about what is happening here, although this is not yet over. Yeah, forget about looking at the scoreboard. It's their execution. I mean, this is not exactly their first game. First game para rito sa panig nga ng San Anton. Pero itong J.A. Hoops, they have to also look forward and what they can do. Hindi pwedeng down ka na rito. And you're going to be thinking about this for like the entire day or what's left of it for them.
It's going to have that psychological effect on you. But for J.A. Hoops, this is their second game of the day. So I can only assume that after this one, they're going to be resting. So chance to regroup. Yep, chance to regroup and think about things and how day one went for you.
But this has been going on almost the entire ball game.
That behind the back pass of Baluyot to Polidario.
Everybody's on the same page. If you're going to be talking about San Anton.
Well-oiled machine. It also doesn't help that the other team doesn't seem to want to play defense. Parang medyo na ano na sila that okay, it's a huge lead, but you know, you have to reinforce the fact that you still have to play defense. Still play defense. Malas ang opensa natin. Let's try to get back on D.
Those long passes. Dapat hindi ka na, di ba?
Just bring it down. Just bring down the leather, execute your half-court set, and try to get some quality offense if you're J.A. Hoops.
Well, yung expectation ni Coach Anton for a team that was most probably going to hit 100. It's not a far cry right now. Dahil they only need 8. And they still have a full quarter ahead.
I would be surprised if they don't hit 100.
Okay, let's put them to a harder test. How about 120? So we can challenge.
115, 115.
Nothing much has changed, but basically fantastic. I would say awesome in more ways than one. The way they have been playing, itong ang panig ng San Anton, like everybody that you could field in, they have this execution of a game plan that everybody is, yeah, sabi ko nga kanina,
on the same page.
There you go. The final quarter. What else? That's what's happening next. So welcome to the fourth quarter, and what a way to open it up. Arellano just made a long distance shot.
Just Tony showing us the bag. Hindi lang daw siya pang inside at pang rebound. Kaya din daw niya tumira from the outside.
From the way we have been seeing them, mukhang lahat kaya. Kala ko nga dadaktak pa niya.
Politario. Same thoughts, same sentiments. I thought he was gonna go in and give us a treat of a slam.
Why not, di ba? It has turned out to be an ordeal para rito sa JA Hoops. But you know, there are actually teams like this who just have their own brand of play. And this did not happen to them so easy. Most probably the things they also have to go through.
It takes practice for you to be able to get your execution down and run like a well-oiled machine.
Totoo,
the way San Anton has done so in this game.
Di nga lang itong well-oiled, di parang brand new. Like the machine is brand new, totally.
Brand spanking new.
Yeah. The chance to get them on the century mark. This is all. Whoa! They're trying to put on a show now.
Trying to be a bit too fancy on that one was
okay, ito pa.
San Anton.
Okay.
Oh!
Yun ang gusto ko lang banggitin. Hindi po talaga ganun kadali to reach 100 points.
It's ice kokya. May offensive rebound pang nakuha.
Diba? Sabi nga sa'yo, hindi pwedeng ito lang. Kailangan madagdagan yung stats ko, stats line ko rito.
They're just having fun the way we're having fun covering this game.
But I'm glad we have a team like this. Something to look forward to. You know, they're so entertaining. The way they have been playing.
Can't wait for them to be able to match up with one of the stronger teams.
Kaya nga, di ba? Ateneo de Davao, Ateneo de Naga,
Xavier School.
Xavier School, di ba? We'll see. So much to look forward to. So much excitement that this year's Xavier Sucre Cup can bring to all of you.
Ano we haven't seen ito Group A. Xavier School, yun ang isa sa mga malakas. Ateneo de Naga, Azul Aguilas, we haven't seen.
Hindi pa natin nakikita yan dito sa court na to.
Tingnan natin ang iba pang 16 under sa Group B. Kasi yung kaninang minention ko, Group A yun. Oh, eto pa. We have the Pythons, we have St. Roberts, Lasal Green Hills.
Oh, yes. Tama.
Ito, JA Hoops, ayan na San Anton. So, kagrupo nila yan, Group B. Talking about itong San Anton.
So enjoy it while it lasts.
Yep.
Siguro, no? Para dito sa San Anton.
Dahil di natin alam kung sino ang mga makakalaban nyo na malakas that will pose as a challenge for you guys.
But this, sabi nga natin, yes, we have been exposed to what they can do. They revealed it to us. But one thing is for sure, the other teams are also looking at this game. Yun ang mahirap, no? I mean, if you're just playing your first game, nobody has been able to scout you.
Yep. Di pa alam yung full capability and the capacity of which you can play. Again, Politario. Couple of points.
So under 4 minutes to play here in this ball game. Of course, no doubt about it. Kulang na lang dito yung final score at saka kung sino yung ating PC Express best player of the game. But this is already a one-ball game. And they're just having their way.
Yep, and they're just going through the motions of this game. If I'm JA Hoops, don't throw the leather away. Try to still execute, try to get open, try to make your shots. Try to get offensive rebounds for that matter. Those things matter. You have to develop that kind of attitude, that kind of habit to be able to carry over to your next match.
And make it a great team effort. I mean, pagka mga individual performance, especially when it comes to defense, not that easy.
Kasi hindi naman lahat ng kalaban mo parang San Anton eh. Meron ka ring makakalaban dyan that maybe, would be close, and you need to have that kind of mentality that you can win. So you have to still execute.
Well, this is San Anton, and this is not San Antonio Spurs.
Speaking of San Antonio Spurs, ibang klase, Wembanyama.
Diba?
It's such a cheat code. Yun ang tawag sa kanya. He's such a cheat code.
Iba nga alien na tawag sa kanya.
That was actually his first, he's an alien.
He's an alien. Well, they're just, the evolution of basketball. Nakita nga natin, di ba? Gone are the days during, lalo na the time ko, you have a 16 years old, 6-footer na, or even, di ba, taller. Pero right now, ganun na lang di ba? Kapag parang kung saan-saan na lang umuuspo. And especially if we're gonna be talking about yung mga homegrown talents natin, ganun din di ba? So, we'll see how it is going to help the cause. Lalo na dito pa sa atin. The #1 sport in the country is still basketball, and everybody's so crazy about basketball. That's why we have this as a testament and a proof. As we take a look at Eli John Orga for the PC Express player of the game. Matik na
20 points, 5 assists for Eli Orga. Started it hot. First quarter pa lang yan, pumutok na. Talking about Eli Orga.
So with a minute to play here in this ball game, they took the fight out of J.A. Hoops.
Early.
Simula pa lang.
3 minutes talagang yung domination was there. Yep. Wala pang 5 minutes. Nakita na, okay. We're a team to be reckoned with. Talking about San Anton.
And a lot of the basketball fans and aficionados is going to be looking forward to seeing them in action. At kung sino talaga yung who deserves to give him a tougher challenge. But at least there's that whole expectations.
I think they're just not even I think, but they're just running out the clock just to end the game. High fives all around. Congratulations.
All's well that ends well.
Yep.
As they say. Una, natuwa ako sa itsura pa lang ng uniform. Lalo ako natuwa with the brand of play that they were able to exhibit here in this particular ball game. Ayan ang final score. Don't want to even mention it at all. But they had their way. And plenty, indeed, actually, ways even para rito nga sa panig ng San Anton. D and Steel Bullets versus Xavier School. When we come back for more of Xavier Sucre Cup 2025.